There's a caiman. To the right side. When I get closer.
10 feet. Keep going, Waldo.
Okay.
I'm animal trainer Brandon McMillan. I've spent my whole life handling some of the world's most dangerous animals, but never in the wild. Now's my chance to go face to face with them after dark, when they're most active and most deadly. To show you what no one sees. The secret lives of animals at night. The vast Peruvian jungle is a tangle of nearly 70 rivers and is churning with a host of dangerous predators. During the daylight hours, these fierce creatures are invisible, silently trolling the water for their next meal. But at night, the Peruvian jungle comes alive with some of the most dangerous predators in the animal kingdom. Giant anaconda, vicious piranha, and aggressive stingrays all make this region one of the deadliest places on Earth after dark.
I am deep in the Peruvian jungle. A rainforest so remote, the only road, this river. The nearest phone, 7 hours upstream. It's also the breeding ground to one of the largest crocodilian species in the world, the black caiman.
I've come here at night because it's the only time to see these fierce predators on the hunt, stalking and killing their unsuspecting prey. At 20 feet long and weighing upwards of 2,000 pounds, the black caiman is South America's largest predator. During the day, these hulking reptiles rest on land or the surface of the water, but they come out at night to relentlessly track and hunt their nightly victims. Its black skin, once prized by poachers, gives the animal its name, as well as natural camouflage while hunting prey at night. The black caiman's jaws have a bite pressure of over 2,000 pounds, one of the strongest in the animal kingdom. And its eyes are specifically positioned at the top of its head to allow it to stalk prey while remaining totally submerged in dark waters. Under the cover of darkness, this behemoth is the uncontested king of the jungle waterways.
Gracias. The only highway, the only gas station. Welcome to the jungle.
Black caiman are incredibly rare, so I'm going to need the help of expert guide and biologist Waldo Maldonado to help me find them. I'm meeting up with him at a remote research facility 3 miles into this vast wilderness.
This terrain is relentless, man.
My crew switches to astroscope to help navigate through the dense and stifling jungle. Without this technology, it'd be impossible to find anything out here in the dark. As I head deeper into the thick trees, I come across one of Peru's pint-sized predators.
Whoa. Check that out. That is a big, nasty spider. Looks like something out of an alien movie.
The nocturnal whip spider's flat shape is perfectly suited for squeezing between logs or rocks, where it can ambush prey. Its name derives from its extremely long whip-like front legs, which it uses as sensitive feelers. When an insect or lizard comes into contact with it, the spider springs onto its victim, crushing it with powerful jaws. Whip spiders are almost prehistoric in appearance and spend their nights feasting on the tiny insects that live here.
Watch this thing move. That's a cool animal. Oh, look at this. That's called a bullet ant. Those things sting you, you'll have a bad day. I mean, it literally feels like a bee sting on steroids.
Bullet ants are also called 24-hour ants because their bites cause a wave of burning, all-consuming pain that continues for 24 straight hours.
Something I want to avoid in this jungle.
Finally, I reach the outpost and my guide, Waldo.
Waldo,
Yes, Brandon?
Yes.
How are you?
Good. You gonna help me find Caimans?
Yes, but we need to go far distance to find the Caimans.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Waldo's research has given him an expert knowledge of this region. He knows just where to go to find the Black Caiman.
This moment we're here, and we need to go down to Blanco River. Then it's gonna lead us to Blanco Lake, the place where we're gonna find the Caimans. But on the way, we might find some dangerous animals, like the furdulans, bushmaster snake, very poisonous, black scorpions, cougars, or jaguars as well.
Jaguar.
The whole area, no? We have those moving around.
Our plan is to hike 5 miles east to reach Blanco River. Once we're there, we'll journey downriver nearly 12 miles south to Blanco Lake, the Black Caiman's favorite hunting ground.
Be careful, Brandon. Here we have some bamboo, and the bamboo has sharp thorns.
Even Waldo is surprised at how impenetrable the terrain is. Finally, the trees become too thick, and we can't hack our way through.
It's not possible to go through here.
It's too thick.
Yeah, too thick. We need to go in the water.
It's not what I want to hear.
But we need to. This is the only way.
These waters have snakes in them?
Yeah.
They do?
Yes. Most of the snakes can swim very well.
Waldo leads me to a nearby stream, and he explains that it empties into Blanco River and is our only way to get to the large waterway.
What else lives in these waters, Waldo?
We might find stingrays, piranhas, some boas or anacondas.
Anacondas, huh?
Yeah.
How big do the anacondas get here?
30 feet.
30 feet could swallow both of us.
Weighing over 550 pounds and stretching to lengths of 30 feet, the anaconda is the world's largest snake. Sluggish on land, the anaconda becomes graceful and deadly when it enters the rivers and lakes of the Amazon. There, it feeds on any animal foolish enough to come to the water's edge for a drink. Designed for nighttime hunting, the anaconda has heat-sensing pits that can detect the body heat of its nearby prey. This allows it to catch food even in the darkest of waters. The anaconda is a constrictor and suffocates its prey with its immense muscles. However, the pressure it exerts is so great, it can snap spines and even stop a beating heart. It's the only predator in all the Amazon large enough to consume an adult black caiman.
Something does not feel right about this area.
Hey, Brandon. The river is over there. Blanco River.
It's just past 1 in the morning, and we reach Blanco River. But we still have another 12 miles to go before we get to Blanco Lake and Black Caiman country. With such a long journey still ahead of us, our best bet is to travel downriver, and I assume this means another boat.
We need to look for the wood to make a raft.
A raft for what?
Go down the river on the Caimans.
All right.
Waldo tells me that he's off to constructed homemade rafts to travel quickly downriver. And he suggests building one out of balsa wood trees so we can reach Blanco Lake faster than trekking through the jungle.
And so a group of these, we strap them together, and that's going to float us down that river with caimans in it.
Yeah, even with Caimans. Perfect. Just lift there and push. Okay, that's it.
All right, Waldo, you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go. Really? We're gonna get really close to the huge Caimans.
Can they tip us over?
Maybe. Who knows?
Not what I want to hear, Waldo.
The flimsy balsa wood raft may get us downriver fast, but balancing on it with caiman possibly just below our feet is another matter entirely.
Use the stick to keep the balance and pay attention. The black caiman in this area, it might reach 18 feet long. We have some reports of black caimans attacking people in this area. Oh, almost.
You feel that?
Yeah, something under. We need to check now.
It's my first night searching for South America's largest predator, the black caiman, on a nocturnal hunt. My guide Waldo and I are paddling down Blanco River, and our small raft has just encountered something beneath the water's surface.
You feel that?
Yeah. Something under.
Whatever that was,
Yeah.
it was hard.
Under the cover of night, black caiman become virtually invisible in the water.
Boy, I feel like a sitting duck out here right now.
When stalking their prey, these nocturnal predators lie in wait, patiently biding their time until the perfect moment to strike. The caiman's large eyes and vertical pupils help to maximize light. Black caiman also have a thin layer of crystal behind their eyes that reflects visible light and creates a broader field of vision at night. They also have large olfactory bulbs that can sense prey from up to 2 miles away. Black caiman also possess a special sensory organ along their jaws that allows them to detect minute changes in water pressure. With it, they can pinpoint prey even in total darkness. It's nearly 4 in the morning, and a sudden storm cuts through the rainforest. It's too dangerous to stay on the river, so Waldo and I head for shore to make camp. We've traveled 7 miles so far, but still have a long way to go. Our journey has taken us through dense jungles, shallow streams, and finally Blanco River, a total of 7 miles. But we still have 10 miles to go to reach the marshy and murky shores of Blanco Lake. We leave the raft behind and find a place to make camp. I set up a motion sensor camera near a small stream so I won't miss out on anything while we sleep. If the black caiman or their prey are in the area, there's a chance we'll catch them on camera. Hopefully, the storm will pass quickly, and I can continue my journey to the lake and black caiman country. It's my second night in the jungles of Peru, searching for the black caiman. Before Waldo and I resume our trek, I check my motion sensor camera to see if it caught anything. A red rocket deer has come to this stream to drink. While small, the deer's antlers are sharp as daggers and used in combat against rivals. However, they'll offer little protection should a black caiman decide to make a meal of it. It's 8:20 p.m. and the storm has passed, so Waldo and I continue the final miles to Blanco Lake on foot. Just minutes into our trek, we spot one of the more diminutive creatures of this sticky rainforest.
Hey, look at this. Ooh, what a beautiful frog. And that is called the horned frog.
Oh, that's a horned frog.
It's a carnivorous one and likes to eat another frogs.
I never seen one in the wild. Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, yeah. It's very, very interesting. The mouth is very impressive.
He's carnivorous, huh?
Yeah, that's carnivorous.
Check the horns in this thing right there. Wow, look at that. Horns right on top of his eyes right there. The mouth is actually half the size of his entire body. It's a cool little creature. Stays this thick, we're never gonna make it through.
Yeah. But we need to. This is the only way to go through.
After 3 hours of intense jungle hacking, we finally reach the shores of Blanco Lake. It doesn't take long for Waldo to spot a nocturnal hunter prowling the shores.
Hey, Brandon, look what I got.
That's a white caiman, not a black.
Yeah, that's the white caiman. Slow, 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 no. Not too much strain because you might. Slow, slow. Okay. It has like 2 bones here. Press not in this part, in the jugular, just there. Okay.
Wow, look at this
Be
thing.
careful because if it's gonna move the legs like this, my.
Man, look at this animal. How old do you think this one is?
Probably no more than 8 or 10 months.
That's it.
The black caimans can kill the white caimans.
The black caimans can kill the white caimans.
Yeah, and they can eat that, actually. It's
Really?
not cannibalism, because those are two different species.
The cool thing is when you flash a flashlight right in their eyes, in the water, they glow. So they're actually a little bit easier to spot at night.
Yeah, because they have like some sort of membrane to protect the eyes, so that makes the light reflection.
Check that animal out.
Far more common, the white caiman is an entirely different species and far less aggressive than its killer cousin. Growing to 11 feet in length, the white caiman is only half the size of the larger black caiman. Its lighter scale color and smaller eyes make the white caiman a less efficient nighttime hunter, and it will avoid the black caiman, who often make meals of these smaller crocodilians.
Can you tell the size of a caiman by just looking at the eyes alone?
Yes, you need to see the separation between the eyes, no? Wider means bigger caiman,
So the wider the separation of the eyes,
Yeah.
the bigger the caiman.
bigger the caiman.
Do the white caimans and black caimans have the same diet?
Basically, yes.
Basically.
Yeah, when they are full adults, they're gonna eat fish mainly. But then they are going to get any other animal going across the river. Peccaries, for example, or capybaras sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capybaras, which
yeah.
are overgrown rats.
Yeah.
150 pounds.
Yeah, the largest rodent of the world, eh? Imagine that, no? But when they are small, like this one, they might have a different diet, no? They can prey on some reptiles, some lizards, eventually frogs, things like that. As they grow, they change the diet,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
That's a cool animal.
It's incredible seeing this prehistoric hunter up close, but he's not the animal I came here to find.
Oh, check that out.
See how fast that thing just ran? Crocodilians have a small heart, which means they can sprint at fast speeds, but they can't go for long distances, so...
After searching the shores of Blanco Lake, we decide our best shot at a close-up encounter with a black caiman is to go back on the water.
Whose boat is this?
Some fishermen leave that boat here.
Can we use it?
Yes, we can use.
Let's go.
Good.
What do you think, Waldo? You think we still have a chance?
Yeah, it's a good place for that.
Waldo tells me last night's storm means the black caiman should be out in droves tonight.
Straight behind us, 6 o'clock.
As we approach the shallows, I can see what appears to be a 5-foot black caiman.
Waldo, see it?
Yeah. Slow, Matthew, slow.
Part of the black caiman's hunting technique is to sink silently below the surface and lie in wait. It's a little like a game of cat and mouse.
You see it?
It's gone again.
He was in between the branches right here. They are toying with us right now.
Yeah. To the right side, paddle to the right.
Waldo and I paddle towards the inlets, where the waterways are moving swiftly from the heavy rainfall.
Hey, Brandon, there's a caiman. It's in the shallow part.
Keep going, Waldo. It's almost there.
It's the black one.
No, he's running, guys. He's running. I just snuck up on a black caiman. This is the closest I've gotten so far. These black caimans are proving to be more elusive than I ever thought.
Hey, Brandon, there's a caiman. To the right side. When I get closer.
10 feet. Keep going, Waldo. I got him.
Yeah, it's the black one. Well done.
Oh, man, check this thing out. And the black caimans, they get a lot bigger than the white caimans. These things have been recorded up to 20 feet long.
The thermal imager clearly shows the stark difference between a warm-blooded mammal at 98.6 degrees and the cold-blooded caiman that matches our surrounding air temperature of 73 degrees. Caiman, like all reptiles, must spend several hours in the sun to energize themselves, but require far less food than most warm-blooded animals.
Wow, look at this. Take a look at that. Sustained some sort of injury.
Probably the piranhas, they can eat part of the tail or the toes when the caimans are very small.
And look at this one. Wow, there ain't no digits on that.
This guy's got a long road ahead of him, but if he makes it to adulthood, he will rule this treacherous terrain. As adults, these fierce predators take full advantage of their nocturnal hunting skills. They spend their nights stalking and killing hapless prey by trapping them in a watery embrace, then devouring them with jaws that pack a bite pressure of over 2,000 pounds.
Wow. Catching a black caiman in the jungle on a river does not get any better than that.
I came here with the hopes of just spotting these elusive black caiman on the hunt, but I actually got to hold one in my hands. It's an incredible experience and something I never imagined I'd have the chance to do.
6,000 miles away from home into the heart of the jungle. Getting face to face with one of the largest predators in South America was a humbling experience. And the fact that I'm getting to go home with all my limbs intact, I'd say it's a pretty big victory. Listo? See you when the sun goes down.